Hey again guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Zen for you that don't know. Today I thought it was a good time to get rid of the rear wiper on my EG. Job I've always wanted to do, just never quite gotten around to doing it. So that's the plan for today. It's a pretty simple job, not much to it. You've got a couple of screws. You need, I think there's 3 10mm inside, one just over here. There's usually a wee cover on this, you just pull that off. And there's another bolt just behind here. Can't remember what size that is, but I'll update you as I go along. But yeah, just a little how-to video. And we'll see how it goes. So yeah, just as I said there, first part is getting this rear cover off. So it looks a bit horrible. I don't like having such a big thing just on the rear window. You've got a couple options when you actually take this off. You can either remove the plug completely, in which case you'll take it off all the way back to here. There'll be a part in here where you can pretty much just chop it and that be that. However, I don't think there is a way that you can do this without having this here, as this bracket is obviously needed to latch into the boot lid. But we'll see how we get on and see what our options are at the time. So I like to start from the outside. Easiest way to do it, I've already loosened this off. So you take off this 10mm. Now sometimes this can be a little bit stiff. This one's actually quite loose. If it's a little bit stiff, just give it a little persuasion and then it should just come off. There we go. That's that. Now you've got this cover here which you can just pull off. Not much to that. And then this. So I think this is a 24mm. Let's have a look. Oh, or not, might be a little bit bigger. Right, one sec. Okay, it's not a 24mm, it's actually a 23mm. So stick that on there. We'll get that off. Once that's off, we'll be able to take the motor out from the inside. Okay, so once you remove this cover, this is what you've got on the inside of that. So you've got 1, 2, 3 10mm and the plug. So take out the 10mm, and once that's out you'll be able to wiggle that out and then undo the plug, and that's the motor out. Pretty straightforward, just those 3 10mm. Once you've got them out, nice and easy. This plug can be a bit of a nightmare if the pin doesn't want to move. It's old, it's stiff, just rip it out, be alright. If you're doing a wiper delete, I doubt you're going to be fitting it back in, so no point in trying to be too gentle with it. But yeah, at this point you can see why you can't really get rid of the full black casing altogether. You've got this here, this is the hinge which clips into the bottom part of the boot, so because of that you can't remove it altogether unless you want to have a silver bracket on your window. But the black casing looks a bit better than just leaving it bare metal, so yeah, that's why you can't really that's why you can't remove it altogether. Managed to find my words. It also gives you a convenient place to just tuck this plug if you can't be bothered removing it and stuff, so it makes it a little bit easier. So at this point this is what you're left with. This metal piece will just pull off, it leaves you with this grommet. Now to get that out, easy thing to do, Just one more 10mm just here. Once that's out, this entire piece will come off, and then you can get this grommet out. Once everything's done, this is what you're left with. Everything's now removed. No grommets. I already had a blank here. It's a bit horrible, so I'll get a replacement for that. But yeah, so we've got that one there. These are the tools that you need. Like I said, it's very straightforward. So you've got just a screwdriver, a flathead if you need it, a 10mm and a 23mm. This is what we've removed. So we've removed the wiper motor and the wiper arm. You'll need to hold on to this casing just because it looks a hell of a lot better than leaving the metal exposed. This grommet won't be needed. This horrible rusty piece of metal won't be needed. This is a grommet that'll just go in here. And there we go. That's that part done. Now we'll reassemble. I'll show you what the final product looks like. There we go, guys, that's job done. Look, see what you think. That's that. It looks obviously a bit horrible, need to clean it up and stuff, but it's a straightforward job. Not really much of a challenge in it, but that's the same as everything. When you know how to do it, it's pretty simple, straightforward. I'll show you from the inside as well. That's it. Once that case is back on, it just keeps it looking a bit nice and clean. Like I said, there's not really any way to get rid of this unless you just wanted to have the metal bracket inside it. It just looks horrible. So it gives you a nice place to put this. If you don't want to go through the effort, you can follow the wire back, goes all the way around down here. If you want to find where it connects, you can take off all of this trim, so remove that. And you could just cut it and tape it, and that would be that. But I'm quite happy with that. Nice and straightforward job. Might seem a little pointless. I mean, when you look at the state of the car, got arches like that, why on earth am I doing a wiper delete on the car when it's got much bigger problems than a rear wiper? It just means that once the car comes back after it's been fully redone, it's just a few less jobs that I have to worry about, and it's just more things off the list. Regardless of how bad the arches are, the car's going to be fixed regardless. I love this thing, and could have easily bought another EG rather than just buying this one back, but it was the fact that this was the one that I put the effort into when I was younger, so it's the one that I want to stick with. There are bungs and grommets that you can buy directly from Honda, which are obviously much better than just putting a generic blanking grommet in there. Fit a bit better, just a bit tidier as well. I just done it with what I have currently laying around. As I said, I'm going to be replacing the other one, so once I order something to replace that with, I'll order the proper wiper blanking at the same time. If you guys find this helpful, please drop a like, show some support, subscribe, be much appreciated. As I said, we'll keep going, we'll see what the next jobs are. I'll just continue along the way, whatever comes up. If I can make a video out of it, I'll make a video, and if you guys want to see something else, let me know. Thank you guys, on to the next one. Peace.